What's up, everybody? No surprise that we are getting close to election day. And I'm not gonna say everyone, a lot of people are banking on good changes or things to get better or whatever you have convinced yourself of that's gonna come from this election. And I just wanna bring us back to what's actually capable of changing the world. Let's look at Psalm 103, verse 15 through 18. It says, "As for man, his days are like grass. He flourishes like a flower of the field. For the wind passes over it, and it's gone, and its place knows it no more. But the steadfast love of the Lord is from everlasting to everlasting on those who fear him, and his righteousness to his children's children, to those who keep his covenant." Keynote, and remember to do his commandments. Now, to remember is to prioritize. Think about that. The only things that we're going to forget are the things that are not a priority to us at the moment. He's telling us we must remember his commandments, put them on our heart, place them in our daily actions. In order to change the world into the place that we have imagined in our minds, it has to begin within us. Jesus commands us to love God and to love people, love our neighbors as ourselves. And from that, go forth and make disciples. This is done through fellowship. It's done through relationships. 1 John chapter 1 tells us that God is light and there's absolutely no darkness within him. He goes on to say that if we have fellowship with him and yet we walk in darkness, that we're lying and not practicing truth. Every relationship begins with our relationship with Christ. Everything else blossoms from that. Jesus tells us that people will know you by the way you love other people and the way you treat them. Our relationship with other people is a direct reflection of our relationship with Christ. I can't express that enough. If your relationship with your wife is struggling, if your relationship with your boss is struggling, with your children is struggling, then you have to first look at your relationship with Christ. It all starts with our act of obedience to follow him. We cannot change the world until we first change ourselves. Everything begins there. How are you doing in this? How often are you remembering to be like Christ? That's the challenge today. Remember to do his commandments. Love you guys.